Hello, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your December 2023 Zodiac sign element of air reading for December the 4th to December the 10th. So that means if you are a Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, an air sign, this reading is for you, and it is a collective general energy reading for December the 4th to December the 10th. So let's get into it and see what the energy is in our place and in our space. On the clock right now, it is 12/3/2023. So 2 and 1 is 3, 3/2023. So that's lovely, and I don't know why that came to my attention, but perhaps maybe we'll find out during the reading. So wow. Door value. Oh, look at that. Door to value, blossoming abundance. Watch 33 pop out. That'd be so funny. And envy. All right. So you are coming, Aquarius, into a time of your own, and there are people out there who are envious of the prosperity, abundance. People see your value. People see your worth. You have money coming in this week from the 4th to the 10th of December. Money coming in, abundance all around you. Things are happening. Things are moving. You're being recognized. You're being realized. Wisdom is coming off of the cuff just like that. Bam, bam, bam. You're spouting wisdom. You are spouting knowledge. And there are people who are envious of that. Of course there are, right? Because, and look at this picture. All they have to do is take a couple of steps forward out of the darkness and into the light and have the same abundance and prosperity and recognition of and value that you do, right? But they would rather stay in the darkness and be envious over your success than they would to step into the light and have the same success that you do. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute, right? Now, it could be fear-based, right? They fear success. They fear other people recognizing their value. They fear the light. They fear the recognition. They fear the knowledge. It could be that. Of course it could. But if you are envious of someone and know that you have the same possibilities as that person, why wouldn't you take the initiative to do better for yourself? Think about that, right? So let's see what our tarot cards offer us. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm giddy about this, but I am. Ooh, Spirit sees how hard that you've been working, and Spirit says there's no need to work that hard anymore, dear. There was no need to work that hard ever. You put that on yourself. You created the illusion that you had to work hard to get to this place of door to value and blossoming abundance. But all you had to do is be receptive to all of the abundance and value that was waiting in the wings for you, right? I like to call it your universal inheritance. If you were coming from a place of a high vibrational energy, then what it is that you think and speak and feel comes to reality, right? If you're on a low vibrational energy and you're saying that everything everything that I'm desiring to achieve, I have to fight for, or I have to work really hard for, then that's the 9 of Wands energy, right? But Spirit recognizes that hard work and wants you to know that you don't have to do that to get here. You don't have to do this. Now, this person seems to think that you have to do this to get here, which is why they're staying in the dark, and which is why they're envious over what you're creating for yourself, and which is why they fear to step into the light. But you don't have to. You don't have, everything doesn't have to be, and that is one of our human illusions. What have you always been told? Think about that. Money doesn't grow on trees. Right? You have to fight to survive. You have to fight to be that 1%. You have to fight to do this. You have to fight to do that. And we are out here trying to create a version of our best life And all we find ourselves doing is struggling and struggling and struggling. Instead, Spirit says, well, let's look at it from a different perspective, and let's create it through making the command decision to step into our power. Let's create it by making the command decision to step into our passion and our energy, right? Let's do it by making the command decision to find new ways of allowing ourselves to speak to or communicate with the universe in regards to our value and our abundance and where we desire to be and what we desire to do and where we desire to go. The King of Wands is also about travel. It could be about travel. It could be about moving to a new home, buying a new home, moving to a different state, country, parish, town. Yeah, it's just taking all of that passion and all of that divine creative energy within you and just going for it. Make it happen. Make the decision. Time to make the decision. Let's cut it off. Cut off. 31, 13, 31, 3. I mean, come on. We have death. In order for wonderful doors to open, there must be chapters that close. There must be doors that close. The death card is about that transformation. It's about cutting the cord from things in your life that no longer serve its purpose. The stressing yourself out and working yourself to death and fretting over if you're able to achieve and receive and fretting over if you're able to connect and doing all of these things in order to find that door to value and that blossoming abundance. Worrying about why other people are envious over you. Why worry about if other people are jealous? Who cares what people think? Who cares if someone is jealous and envious over you? What's it going to matter? What are you going to do? Just drop everything and live as a peasant so they're no longer envious and jealous over you? Are you going to drop all of your wants, needs, dreams, and desires to make that person comfortable because they're too uncomfortable to go out and do their own damn thing? Are we doing that now? No, we are not. We are cutting the cords of that because we don't need that. We don't need that to make us feel inadequate of what Spirit says that we are worthy of. Yeah? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because we have opportunities, right? The Fool is taking that leap, taking that divine leap into something wonderful, something new, something abundant, something prosperous, something amazing, right? And the Hierophant is like, dude, you have graduated from the student to the teacher. You know what you know, and now it's time to put what you know to use. Now it's time to take what you know and put it into maintaining, obtaining, gravitating to your divine purpose, your value, your blossoming abundance, your move, your buying a new, your whatever it is that you desire to do. The Hierophant also says that it's time to connect to a higher source and a higher power as well. And don't do anything drastic. Don't do anything so crazy that you change how this energy is flowing, right? The Hierophant is about staying in the box, right? We stay in the box. And let me point out Death, Fool, Hierophant, Hermit. Okay, so this is big energy here. There's a huge shift coming for you next month. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're witty, you're social, you're intellectual, you're a good listener, a little bit spacey, but I forgive you. So there is with the Fool and the Death, you cut a cord, you get closer to taking that leap. You cut a cord, a door opens, you get closer. Cut a cord, a door opens, you get closer, right? And the Hierophant is, there's nothing else is needed, right? Connection with Source, with Spirit, with God, right? Not doing anything outside of the box, not doing anything too drastic. Cut a cord, move forward, take a leap. Blind faith, yes. And the Hermit is about tapping into that divine wisdom. There's a lot of divine, you were the student. Now you are the teacher. Now you tap into that divine wisdom, right? You know who you look. You know who you are. You know who you're meant to be. You know your worth. You know that the only reason why you were here is because society manipulated you into thinking that this is where you had to be. The moment you recognize that spirit source, God, your angels, ancestors, whomever it is that you pray to, resonate with, wants you to be here, then this is no longer an option. We start moving. We start doing what we have to do to cut the cords of that Nine of Wands energy. We are the magician. Right? We have a long time ago when we were hatched here, beamed down here, displayed here, birthed here, risen here, whatever the case may be. There was a spark that was embedded in us, right? A spark that once we grew, right? With that spark, we find things that create passion within our soul, and that spark gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we accumulate this passion for love, for life, for abundance and prosperity, for peace, for goodwill, for. And then somewhere along the way, someone says you can't do that. Someone says you'll never be able to do that. Someone says money doesn't grow on trees. Someone says, you're the type of person that won't be able to do that because of, right? Or because of where you were born or where you were raised, you'll never have that opportunity. Or. And then that fire that we created gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. Until now, we're second guessing everything. We're second guessing our value. We're second guessing our power, our energy, our strength, our courage. We're second guessing our plans, life, what we're capable of, who we are. So Spirit wants you to get that back, get that spark back. And this, the King of Wands, the Death, the Fool, the Hierophant, the Hermit, ignite, grow, 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 grow. And here we are. And all we have to do is continue to work on self, continue to step in that power, to maintain stability and balance, to maintain connection with the divine, to maintain our voice, our creativity, our intuition, to continue to be receptive to the transformation that is happening around us every day, all the time. One conversation can turn to another conversation, can turn to something amazing, something brilliant. The spark ignites, and it ignites a fire in your soul. And it can work the other way too. You can have conversations with people who their job is to shoot you down every step of the way. So Spirit has activated these wonderful, amazing ideas within you, and you're taking those ideas and you're running with them. You're leaving the past behind. So all of this over here no longer resonates with you. This does. And you're moving in the direction of that. You have the answers that you seek, my love. You have the answers that you seek. Pay attention to your dreams. We also have intuition and illumination. I talked earlier about strength and courage. So this is going to be a week for you to pay attention to your dreams, recognize that the answers you seek are within self, because you were once the student, now you are the teacher, and the hermit is about going within and using that knowledge that you have gained from your schooling and from being the divine counselor now, stepping into that courage and that strength, paying attention to your dreams, finding the answers in which you were looking for. And they're not going to be from any human person being. They're going to be from your divine self, you inside. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's an answer. Oh, resides the truth. And the last card is reflection. So we have see all aspects of yourself through the reflection of one who mirrors your hidden self. So I like that card because my interpretation of it is, who do you desire to be? Now, I don't want to say who do you desire to be like, because I think we're all individual and no one can be like, you know. You can have people that imitate, but there will never be anyone as better as you being your own individual self, right? Now, when you look into a mirror, don't Luna, don't bark yet. Don't bark yet. I'm almost done. Don't bark yet. Luna, don't bark yet. My dog's about to bark. So when you look into a mirror, see the version of yourself that you desire to be, and be like Luna. Have the courage to speak your truth. And there she goes. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk to you soon. Bye. Luna.